Okay, today I'll discuss the conversion of NFA to DFA. So first I'll tell you the steps of this conversion. So we have to fill out only the 5 attributes. That is set of states, input symbol of DFA, transition function, initial state, and final state of DFA. The subscript D meaning is DFA. So these things alone you have to fill out. We'll see one example for this problem. Suppose you take an example with the 2 state. Okay. So this diagram belongs to NFA. Why? Because the 0 is more than one transition, right? So automatically this belongs to NFA. Now I want to convert this NFA into DFA. So first I'll fill this first attribute set of states. So set of states is equal to, they have to consider for the calculation of DFA, you have to take it as a power set of NFA. Okay, we know the reason because this NFA is having more than one transition for each input symbol. DFA is only one transition. That is the reason you have to take it as a power set like this. So this is a number of state of NFA only. So how many states we have in this example? 2. So you can take it as 2 power 2. This is equal to 4. So 4 set you have to take it, 4 combination you have to write. So first one is for the power set, you can consider as a null set. So for second thing is you have to consider the single combination, next double combination, like a triple combination, like that you have to write. So here we have only 2 state. For that you have to write first single combination is, I'll consider Q0 is a one state and Q1 is another state. Okay. Now we consider the double combination. So I'll take it as Q0, Q1 together as a single state. That's it. How many state we want? Only 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Inclusion of this null state, you have to count like a value should be is equal to 4. Now we have only 3 state, right? Q0, Q1, Q0, Q1. Together, this is considered as a single state. Okay. Next thing is you have to calculate the input symbol of this problem. So input symbol of DFA is, what are all the input symbol of NFA? That is only, there is no change. So input symbol of NFA is we have 0 and 1. So here also you can write 0, 1. And the third thing is we have a transition function, right? So how we can start this transition function is, how to start with the initial state. Okay, what is the initial state of DFA? NFA is Q0. DFA is also how to take it as Q0 only. So the fourth attribute is also this value is equal to only Q0. Okay. So now I'll start with my initial state Q0. So we have 2 input symbol, right? Start with 0. Next you have to apply 1 also. Q0, 0. So here you can check in the input example. Q0, 0. Where my transition is goes, one is Q1, another one is Q0. So together is Q0 and Q. Okay. Before that also you can write one more statement. This is NFA of Q0, 0. Like that you can write it. I need an answer for Q0, 0, but you have to refer from the NFA, right? So transition NFA of Q0, 0, that is equal to Q0 and also Q1. Q0, 0, it goes Q0 and Q1. So together you can write like this. So one state, one new state, I got it. That value is Q0, Q1. Another thing is you have to apply the same state with another input symbol. That is 1. Again, you can write, this is you have to refer from NFA. So Q0, 1, check here, Q0 comma 1 is, I have only one transition. So the output is Q0 alone. Okay. So now you received a two different state. One is already we solved, right? Q0 only we computed now. So no, this is only the new state. So from this particular state, again, the same thing is repeated. Okay, it's very simple. Don't calculate your transition rule for all the state. Okay, only thing is you have to start your initial state, apply the two input symbol. What are all the input symbol you are having? Suppose you are having three input symbol means you apply the three input symbol. So what is its state? You got it from this only how to evaluate again. Don't take a state from here, set of states. Okay. So next I have, this is already computed. So you can leave it, this part. This alone, it's a new state. So I'm going to calculate a new state. So Q0, Q1, comma 0. So Q0, Q1 together considered as a single state if you are considering DFA. But in NFA, it's a Q0 is a separate state, Q1 is a separate state. I'm going to apply in NFA only. So Q0, Q1, 0. Okay, this is two state, right? If you're considering NFA. So I'm going to use a union rule. So Q0, comma 0, union, Q1, comma 0. Okay, what is the value of Q0, comma 0? So Q0 and Q1. So this output is Q0, Q1, union, Q1, comma 0 is Q0 only. So together, we'll get Q0 and Q. Okay. This state only we are evaluating, right? Okay. One more symbol also you have to apply. So transition DFA of Q0, Q1, comma 1. That is equal to same thing, right? You have to get the value from NFA. So Q0, comma 1, union, NFA of Q1, comma. This is equal to Q0, comma 1 is only one state Q0, union Q1, comma 1 is again it is a only one state Q1. So together Q0. Okay, that's it. So only this state we received for this Q0, Q1. So that is only we calculated. That's it, over. So no need to calculate for one more state as a Q1. Okay, Q0, you have to start this NFA to DFA problem is Q0 state, your initial state, apply the input symbol, whatever things you received, from that only how to, again you have to start. Okay. So now here I receive only Q0, Q1, so that you can calculate 0 and 1. 0 and 1, I have a same state Q0, Q1, so no need to calculate for the Q1. Okay, if you have a new state alone, you have to calculate the things. So now almost we completed. Now I'll tell you what is the thing, what is the diagram, how we can draw the diagram. Okay, the fourth, yeah. So you have a Q0, 0, comma 1. The output for Q0, comma 0 is Q0, Q1. 1 is Q0 alone. And one more state is Q0, Q1. The output of this one is both places. I have Q0. Okay, this is only the things you received from this input NFA. So this is the initial state. This is the final state. And this state I have informed, right? This is the initial state of NFA. Final state is here the input, the final state is Q1. So the Q1 wherever is it, that is only the final state of DFA. So I have evaluated only two states, right? Q0 and Q0, Q1. Here, Q1, here only it is there. Now you consider this is a final state. So next you have to draw the diagram for this one. The Q0, if it is 0 means it will goes to another state. Q0, Q1. Okay, this is only the final state. Mark this one as a double circle. Okay. And Q0, comma 1 is the self loop. And Q0, Q1 is 0, comma 1, same state, self. That's it. So this is only the DFA conversion. Thank you all.